So, a little quick update on something I kind of found out or accidentally figured out or whatever. So, in my previous video, which if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, you know, and if you have watched it, you know, I created custom resolutions that were interlaced, 1920 by 1080i, 1920 by 1200i, and 1440i, and this is new. 1920 by 2160i. I can do that, but at 60 hertz, which kinda doesn't look good unless we're talking about a high refresh rate like 75 hertz or something. Then it might look good, but then again, this monitor has reached its limits of 60 hertz at 1920 by 2160i. Regardless, I'm running 1080i right now, 1080 interlaced, and with the help of DSR, which is what it does is run like say 3840 by 2160. It runs or renders that image. It renders images at that resolution, all right, of 4K, but downsamples it for your display. So I'm running at 1080i, right? So it's going to downsample it to 1080p. And this is wild because people talk about these things being obsolete. Well, here it is. I'm running this natively on desktop. This is 4K. That's downsampled to 1920 by 1080. And it's just wild to me. This software isn't supposed to be small. It normally is not. This is crazy to me. And everything looks weird, right? It really does look weird. And also, yes, this is a fresh new install of Windows 10. I've had a lot of issues, which I'll be getting to maybe in a bit. But other than that, I just want to say DSR and interlacing, these two combined are pretty awesome with CRTs. And I can get scan lines. That's the funny part. This is 1080i. I can get scan lines. It depends on your CRT. Mine can do that, so lucky me. But generally, mid-range CRTs can do that. PC CRT monitors. I get scan lines. I get a 4K image that's downsampled to 1080, 1920 by 1080, or in our case, it's 1080i. But yeah, it's really complicated to explain, but when you experience it for yourself, because on camera it doesn't look right, but if you get your CRT out and do this yourself, you're gonna be shocked as much as I am. And no, I'm not using DP, even though I have a 1080 now, a GTX 1080 Ti. And that's because I can't find a good DP to VGA converter, like a cheap one. So I'm using HDMI. And funny enough, at 100 hertz and not 120 hertz, I don't get any blanks. Like the display doesn't shut off and turn on again or whatever. So yeah. I mean, on camera, this doesn't look right. It doesn't look like that, but it's just so freaking weird. And this is on camera. This is happening on camera. Maybe I have to, like, go higher? 300%? Obviously, I think that's a lot better. Oh, never mind. In MSI doesn't want to get bigger. All right. Okay. What happened to my computer? Oh, it's simple. I'm just gonna explain this to you guys. I used an H610M motherboard, which is not good for a GPU like the 1080 Ti, and so it's bricked. Now I'm using a i7 950, like literally X58 board, which I'll demonstrate to you guys right now, with like 24 gigs of RAM. Wait, why is this? What the hell? That was weird. Yeah, i7 950, 24 gigs of RAM with a 1080 Ti. I wonder, do you guys want me to benchmark this system, like powerful GPU, paired with a CPU from like 2009? This is wild. I do want to try it. Um, but if you guys don't want to, then I won't. I have a couple of games that I can benchmark. Not new, not old. These CPUs are really old. I think they're like old as in like AMD Phenom old. So yeah, I might not be able to run everything. Uh, I could be wrong about that though. I gotta see if it has all the instruction sets required for modern games. And even then, I don't have that many modern games. Aside from maybe Resident Evil 4's remake demo, which is close to new, I guess you could say. And maybe I'm gonna ask my friend to give me his account if he's got some really good games. Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced, I do have that, but right now I'm playing the Legacy version, so yeah. Anyways, if you want me to benchmark this system, and if you want me to upgrade the CPU in the future, and I don't know, use this motherboard, this X58 that I have for a good retro computing machine, let me know. Anyways, though, thank God I had the X58. I am back, and I will be making more videos on the CRT, and I will be explaining a lot more, and I have to fix that video that I made previously. That CRT, that second CRT video that I made. But yeah, everybody, have a nice day. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, I'm out.